it's normal. I always commit mistake, but today maybe it will be more. Okay, I think everybody receives. Leave. Yeah, you okay? It's now. It's YouTube. You are in YouTube right now. I will admit one more people coming. Just a minute. I will put on more. I will put again the question here. Oh, okay. You are on YouTube. And I will put one more time the question because he cannot see the question here. And hi, John. How are you today?
Hi, good morning. Uh,
Morning.
a little late, but I'm fine.
Oh, don't
Every
worry.
day I
Nice to
struggle with
see.
this
Yeah,
Zoom.
nice to see you in my immersion.
Thanks.
Yeah, I will put again the question here. Can you see all the question?
Yeah, one, two, three. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's go. Okay, good morning, people. Good morning, people from YouTube. You are here for one more 8 a.m. immersion. I was on a holiday and now I'm in return. I'm back and you'll be continuing with this immersion. Today we are going to talk about the travel experience using the language, local language. Before I start, I want to explain a little bit how Talk and Talk works for people from YouTube. Talk and Talk is a language platform. Here you can practice your language, your student or learning like English, Spanish, French, Italian. And here you are in a safe place. Don't be shy about the commit mistake because you are here together to learn together. The main point here is trying to have fun and learn together. I would say that I'm not a teacher. Here, everybody here are here to learn together. And it means that I'm not here to teach anything because I'm learning with you all. And if you want to know more about this platform, go to this below this video and find the link and subscribe to participate if you will. And today, like I said, today we are going to talk about a travel experience using the local language. I know everybody had some experience, even though don't have traveling abroad or not, you have some experience to find someone speaking another language and have some stories to to share with us. Okay, today we are make some presentation. And Juliana, can you present yourself, please, to start our conversation?
Okay. I am Juliana. I am I am 31 years old. I'm from São Sebastião, São Paulo. I am married. I am one cat. But at the moment I study. I am unemployed. I I stay in Canada.
Okay, how long you are living in Canada?
Uh, 2 months.
2 months,
Oh,
only 2 months.
2 months.
Oh,
Uh,
good
oh.
experience. Okay. And you, Elias, present yourself, please.
This semester was the best semester from Juliana. This experience I live in Canada. I'm Elias, I'm 37. I live in Teresópolis, Rio de Janeiro. Teresópolis is a small city from the Rio de Janeiro state. It takes about 2 hours from capital. The Brazilian Football Club, CBF, is here. I'm married. I have no kids. I have no pets. I work in IT since 2008. Nowadays, I work for an insurance company based on Belo Horizonte. I've never been there on Belo Horizonte, but maybe one day I have to go there. On my free time, I like to listen to music, watch movies, I like to eat Japanese food. Yes, it's about me.
Okay, thank you. And you, Jean, present yourself, please.
Morning, guys. My name is Jean. I'm from Ribeirão Preto. It's a middle-sized city in the state of São Paulo. I live here with my wife, who shows over there, and, and he's my wife again. Sorry.
Hi, wife, it's Jean.
And our little dog, who stays over here. I am 34 years old. I'm a product designer for almost 12 years. In my free time, I enjoy to drink coffee, go to the cinema, maybe do the both at the same time. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Jean. And you, Ricardo, present yourself, please.
Well, I don't live at Canada, but I live at São Vicente, first city of Brazil. It is not so famous, but it's important, particularly for us Brazilian. And I have two cats. I recommend it to Elias because it's when your life is don't have any problem, go ahead and adopt a, a pet or I don't know, have a baby that's wonderful for let your life. I don't know, face some problems is good for us. I believe is letting us more grow up. I don't know. Uh, well, I'm here again to try and learn English. Yeah, and I don't sleep because I work at night, but
Mm,
I'm okay. That's it.
okay, okay, welcome again.
Ricardo, actually, my wife has two pets.
Oh yeah. Oh, so,
Yes, a dog
oh yeah.
and a
It's
cat.
okay. It's
Uh,
okay.
but
I have
it's not
this
necessary
kind of,
feed them. So it's a little better. It's a little easier. Right?
yeah, in my house, into my house, I have only this kind of pets too.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm Rosalia. I'm 56 years old. I'm living in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I have been studying English for more or less 5 years, I guess. I think so. I'm married. I always say this. I participated here in Talk and Talk, and then now I'm a host here, and in English and Italian too. It's helped me a lot to develop my knowledge about the languages. It's okay. And now you are, like I said, you are talking about experience using the other language. And start. Jan, can you start with the first question? Wait and answer for this.
Yep. Can you share a memorable experience for your travels where knowing the local language made a significant difference? Well, I've never traveled abroad, but I'm trying to travel uh, the most I can in Brazil. Um, for about a memorable experience knowing the local language. Well, the local language in this case is the same language I speak. It's not another language.
But
But I don't know how to say that, but there's some words in it depends where you are in the Brazil. That sounds different. For example, in the south, there's a phrase to mention that it's called. They call it's está frio de ranguear o cuspo. Yeah, I what they talking about? I don't understand the first time, but then they told me it's called the for the dog. I don't know
yeah,
how to say in English. Contry yourself, but yeah, there's things like this in another sides of the Brazil that it's a little interesting. But yeah, I think this is the
Yeah.
language local. Yeah, but yeah,
Yes,
there
and
are another ones. I just don't remember. This is marked in my mind that it's está frio de ranguear o cuspe.
yeah.
It's really
I know this word because here you use a lot these words, this
yeah.
phrase. They are so cold. Yeah, there is different phrases that you use in the south, in the northwest, and all the parts of Brazil too. You don't need to go abroad to have this experience. Even though you
Yeah.
don't travel, you can use this. Oh, sorry guys. Okay.
Okay.
My song turn on the lights. And you, Juliana, there is some history to know to talk about.
I think here because it's very different Portuguese.
Yeah.
It's my first travel international. Mm. The experience is very, very, very hard uh, for me because I don't understand English well. I live on farm.
Oh yeah.
I work a little. I I I live here in Anampráia,
Mhm.
next to Ottawa, Ottawa. Um, it's very important. It's very interesting for me. Mm, it's my memorable
Memorable. Yeah.
experience. Memorable. Yeah.
Yeah. Had go to Canada only to study, or you go already with employee
No, I foi a
with your
louca.
family? Ah,
I come with my husband. I
yeah.
I we stay we Ai, gente.
It is
We
Portuguese.
ficamos em Toronto for 1 month in House City.
Uh-huh.
And the second month, nós estamos em Waffles, I don't know say,
Okay.
on farms.
Okay.
And next month, go away.
For another
Next
part
month,
of the Canada?
no, Brazil.
Ah, you back to Brazil.
Yeah, back Brazil.
Okay. And you, Ricardo, have some story to
Uh,
share with us?
a friend of mine is a workmate. I work with in I don't know 10 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He is living on Canada, particularly
Mm.
in on Ottawa.
Mm.
And well, about me, well, I work during a month on Chile. Uh, that's wonderful because, uh, I travel some places on Brazil, but when we have this kind of experience, in particular, we feel the difference about violence, unfortunately, because, when I travel to the Chile, I feel a little concerned about violence because I didn't really know. But after some while, I started to uh, notice the people walk tranquil on the streets using cell phones, and so after 1 week, I don't know, I may feel more calm and tranquil. And well, sometimes I went out around 10 o'clock, or when I come back, return to my hotel when I will have to work around 1 a.m. And when I come back to my hotel, Normally, I arrived around 5, 6 a.m. And on Chile, on this time is not a heavy sunlight yet because the sun uh, rises a little later comparing to Brazil. And in my place is just hotels and stores. So in that time, don't have any any person walk on the streets, and the guys at the hotel let the door open. So it's a little weird for us. When I got in the hotel, the receptionist was have your head down, look at the cell phone, watching videos and using phones. Phones not, I forgot the fone de ouvido, ear, né?
Earphone.
Earphones, and sometimes I request some question for this guy. You don't have afraid about the thieves and the other things? Yeah, I have, because here there are a lot of problems. It's okay, but you let the door open on this time. Yeah, but by I pay attention the cameras and so, okay, my friend, it's a little different from Brazil.
Yeah, depending on the part of Brazil, because in my city, my neighbor don't have this problem. I'm so free about the go to the street, or something like this. Depend of part of Brazil, even the world. It's not the world. It's not all the parts. And you, Elias, how about you?
I've never had this experience because I've never traveled abroad. I have already traveled to another state to Pernambuco because my wife is from there, and I travel for Bahia. But it's not a local language or a local culture don't happen in nothing. I've never had this experience.
But you have sometimes you have find someone that is speaking another language, then you need to use your knowledge about the language to help them, to talk about with them.
No, I have already hear a conversation between two people in English, but it's a long time ago. At this time, my English is worse from now. Then I don't understand too much. But in case to help someone, no, never. I never had this experience.
Okay. In my case, was my last travel. I can say this, that I just arrived from Italy. Then in this place, I had to use all the language that I'm learning here. It was the good experience for me because one day I was in the last year, for example, I was in the Republic Dominica. Then there, acho que é Dominican Republic, I can say this. They use the Spanish language. Then I always said, oh, okay, Spanish is similar to Portuguese, then I can talk. It's okay because I understand everyone. But it's not this way because in this place there are a lot of people in the other part of the world because there is a tourist, then there all the people there's someone don't talk in Spanish, they're talking another only in English. I have a lot of problem with this because it was at the beginning, then I was learn, then I have problem because I trying to talk with them, then I can't talk because I misunderstood because of this, and now I'm more prepared, I think, because it was amazing. I was in Italy. There, you need to talk in Italian. Then I said it will be okay because I will talk only Italy, but it's not because I need to use all the languages because all the time there is people they don't talk nothing in Portuguese, but you need to use another languages. My husband doesn't talk in any other language, only in Portuguese, but he could understand if people talk in Spanish or slowly in Italian. He does, and it was okay. I could use all the languages. It make a good difference in my traveling in this time because I know more about the languages. It was amazing. And the second one, Elias, number 2. Can you read and answer first?
Yes. How do you think speaking the local language enhances your travel experience? I think speaking the local language can enhance my travel experience by I can ask better for I don't for example for sites for restaurants for tourist places. I can understand better. For example, if I don't know if I ask for directions for somewhere. If I want to not depend on the Uber, for example, I want to go walking. Oh, can you explain where is the museum? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I've never been abroad, but I think we can eat better. What do I mean? For example, if you are afraid of speaking, maybe you in a restaurant, you don't eat what do you want. If I want, I don't know, if I want to eat, I don't know, sushi, but I don't know how to say that. Maybe I will. Oh, I want the the meal of the day. I don't know, things like that. I don't know. I think it's about communicate, about which is some goals, some expectations that you have in that place.
Yeah, it's true because I need to write down because I always forget the words in Portuguese, imagine in another language because I have the experience now in this travel because I don't know so much about the food, for example. Then when I was at the restaurant, the plates in Italy is all a basic alcachofra e oh, I forgot the other melanzane. In English is aubergines. I don't know. Then you need to. There is kartoff. Then all the plates about this. Oh my gosh! Wow, this I never stood about this. Then after a while, I searched about this. Then to find all this mean, then I start to recognize all the plates about this. But at the beginning, you have a lot of problem to order some plates, to order something to eat. Then I have this problem about this because when you are traveling, you need first to know about the food because you can pass a lot of problem with this. To overcome is not easier. Yeah, about to ask for a coffee is different. It's difficult to to ask for a right coffee that you want to ask. It was a big challenge for us. And Julia,
Well, how I think it's it's not easy to answer this question, but I let me try. First of all, I think maybe if you can say some basic phrases like good morning, good evening, thanks, or something, it shows that you are minimal interested in learn their language, show some respect, I guess. It's hard to go deep because if you pretend to travel abroad a lot, if you, I don't know, if you go to Spain, England, and every country has a different language. But if you at least try to speak some basic stuffs, I think it's showed some respect with their language. And maybe it depends where you are, can save you from some issues or situations for
Yeah.
like ordering a food or asking for help or something. And there's another point that if you are on the countryside or on the borders, I guess, I don't know, of the country, not everybody speaking English. Then
No.
you need to try to improvise your
Yeah.
I don't know the
Yeah.
language where you are. Yeah, for example, I never speak with Italian people or in Italy. I don't know how to say help, guide me or something. Scusi, I see you can you start to embarrassing yourself and mix the language. Excuse me, can you help me chegar ali? I think it sounds like more like this.
Yeah, you need to. But the first thing that you had said is most important. Excuse, thank you, and sorry. It's the first, because if you arrive and say, I'm not a person that I can speak well, but I want to understand you, then it's okay. Because the first thing that I had made there, then I need to buy a SIM. There you can say a SIM chip to put in this cell phone. Then I arrived and said, I'm not speaking Italian. I don't know speaking Italian, but I need to buy this SIM. Then the person pay attention to you and is trying to help you. Then it's a better way to start.
Yeah.
It was,
Once
yeah.
somebody told me that if you pretend to talk with a French person, if you
Oh,
start talking, hey sir, can you help me? They just don't
no,
look to you.
no.
But if you need to try to uh, excuse-moi,
Yeah,
you
moi,
need to
yeah.
just start in French, then you
You-
can speak in English, they will help you. But if you start speaking English, they just ignore you.
Yeah,
Also,
this French
tourists visit
people
my
says
country.
that you need to start trying to speak in French first, then after this you can change the languages. Yeah.
It is like to speak in Spanish. You just need to start in Spanish, for example. Then you complete with Portuguese stuff. Eu quero saber como que eu faço para chegar no metrô.
Yeah.
Then they understand. This is the hey Google
Yeah.
from the people.
Yeah, it's true.
Ou
And
então
you
fala com sotaque. Eu
ah,
quero ir
eu,
para lá.
eu quero
É,
ir para este local.
usa use the Portuguese, but the
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 adjust
accent.
accent,
the tones
adjust the
and the accent.
accent. Yeah.
This is so
Yeah,
Brazilian.
it's a good way.
Yeah.
And you, Juliana, living there, you have some experience. How for you is better if you know more about the languages to overcome this time?
I think about the museum. If you go to visit the museum, if you know the language, is more easy for you. Because when I visit a museum, I need to translate
Yeah.
everything. Is very hard. It's
Mhm.
cansativo too.
Yeah.
In restaurants, I cannot communicate the people. Some people don't don't have passion with
Yeah.
you
Don't have.
because it's different peoples for communication. I think this museum restaurant in supermarket is more easy.
Yes,
You
yes.
can you a caixa passa assim, it's okay. But in restaurants, museums, very difficult.
Yeah, at the restaurant is difficult because I needed to drink a coffee. Then it was 2 days without drink a coffee because it's so different coffee Italy than from Brazil. Then I stayed there in the. I asked for him. I wanted to drink a large coffee. Then he understood that I want a double coffee. Then it was, oh my gosh, it's like this in like this coffee because it's so hard. Then I thought, no, I wanted to drink a large coffee because I want to drink more and more coffee. Then you order this. It's okay. You order this. And okay, oh, okay. Can you give a hot water, please? Then I mixing and okay. Yeah. And you,
This is
Ricardo?
what I want. Né?
Yeah, this is water. It's okay. And you, Ricardo, number two?
Well, I believe that. Well, I try to, but I just when I went to the Chile, I needed to talk in Spanish, so it's necessary. But the people used to say that is easier for us Brazilians because I don't know, our language is richer when you talk about different sounds in the our ears is more adaptable to the Spanish, but the opposite not. So in the 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 Chileans, I don't know, tell about the situation. Whoa, some Brazilian went to Brazil is common. The people take some around 1 week, and after that, they Brazilians can communicate, but the opposite not. I'm not sure, but I feel well after a week. I
Yeah.
but I don't know. I feel more comfortable when I have to talk in Spanish than English. That's weird,
Mhm.
because I have studied English. I don't know, a lot of times since a long time ago, and uh, well, so in this case, the people, I understood you. So in this case, success. I don't know. I don't have problems. I wanted to use different words. For me, it's straight to the point. The guy
Yeah.
understand me. That's okay.
And you believe if you stay for example a month and in the local, you can understand more the language, the local languages without using Portuguese? Use only the other language, having no people that are speaking in Portuguese.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
Yeah, if you stay a more time in like in the Chile, you are there for a time. But if you need to stay a month and there is no people there speaking in Portuguese, for example, do you believe that you can back know more about these languages? You have learned these languages more than you start,
Well,
of course.
I believe that when I talk about Spanish, is for me is a different because it's similar to Portuguese.
Yeah.
So in this case, the adaptation is faster.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, I believe that if you keep on Chile, for example, a year, probably I feel more and more comfortable, and I believe I could become fluent in this language.
Yeah.
And but it's not as that because I'm a a special person. Is I believe that this kind of situation could occur with the most part of the Brazilians because we talk Portuguese. But if you go to the another country uh, where is the guys speaking another language, for example, French, Italian, or English, I
Mhm.
believe that certainly is totally different.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. And now, Elias, I will ask other question for you. Do you believe, even though you are traveling here in Brazil, don't need to use to another languages, but if you learn a few phrases that people use, like Jan said, that is some part of Brazil use some phrase. If you learn these phrases, it's easier to interact with people and improve more the culture, uh, this part of the here in the languages is better or don't matter?
Yeah, I think it's better. It's better. Maybe it's not enough for what we have for us to overcome our situation, but it's better. Certainly, it's better. For example, in Northeast, here in Southeast, we saw mandioca. In Northeast, macaxeira. I
Macaxeira.
think knowing that is better to, oh, I have I don't know, a piece, I fry macaxeira, thing like that. It's better. But the question is enough for what situations?
Mhm.
Um,
All
Depends.
situation in the
But
traveling.
I think for all situations, not. It's better, but maybe not enough. Because,
Mhm.
for example, if you just go to a restaurant, you just want to order uh,
Mhm.
uh, your food, okay, maybe it's enough. But if you have to, I don't know, to ask for directions and you know few
Mhm.
words about the restaurant, maybe you don't know the words about the ask for directions,
Yeah.
or maybe if you, I don't know, if your internet connection is bad, you have to call. If you don't know how to talk,
Mhm.
okay, knowing few words about restaurants, about giving directions is not enough to ask for a service, for example.
Mhm.
Uh, but about your question about staying a month in some place, for me depends. Because if you, for example, if I living for a month in the USA or in another country, but if I stay at home, I will not expose you in the language. Then it's not enough. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter. But if
Mhm.
I stay a month, and okay, I ta talk to everyone on street, good morning, ask a lot of things. Okay, certainly it will be better for me. But if I just stay at my flat or stay
Yeah.
at the place that
Yeah.
I'm hated, you know, it's not it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you want to learn, you need to put more effort, of course, because
Yes.
you are trying to talk. Because in this travel that you are, my husband never talk in another language. He doesn't know about this. But when you are traveling, he trying to speak with them, trying to put your Portuguese stallion and Portugal and to in this and trying to talk with them. Then he says, if I stay here for more time, I will start to understand everything and try talk to. Then I think is that because when you, for example, if you call to someone, then for example, in the Minas Gerais, that is a different accent. Then you are talking with them in a while you are talking like then. I remember when in the supermarket, then I need to word something, then I call for Minas. Then after a while I was talking with like then whoa, if you stay a long more time in the cell phone, you are start to talk with the Minas.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you, Juliana, what do you thinking about this? Do you believe that if you stay more time here, you can become more confident about the language?
Phrases, learning phrases.
Oh, okay. If you learn some phrase, is better to you think it's better to you to overcome some problem if you to improve more in time that you are. If you learn some phrases better to go to supermarket, to go to restaurant.
Hmm, Um, I don't know. I think at the moment it's more difficult for me speaking the context, the verbs.
Mhm,
I here I talking with for example, the people America North. It's said in
mhm,
português.
mhm,
Eu vou lá. Eu vou. It's the same me here in
mhm,
English.
mhm,
The 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 farm girl understand me, I think,
mhm.
but it's very difficult. It's very difficult in understand. I don't know say if learning phrases is more if seria mais fácil para comunicar. Maybe.
Yeah. And you, Jim, how are you thinking about this?
Uh, it can it can save some time, but can put you in trouble too because oh, do you speak in English? Then they just start speaking with you with oh no sorry I don't I
Uh,
just know some
only this
phrases
phrase.
only this only but it sometimes can you it's easy to start a conversation some maybe show some respect that you're trying to learn their language and their customs but it depends if the people can put you in some trouble like they start speaking with you like you are a native or you are fluent or something yeah but maybe can be a starting point to you to for you to understand some words to make connections in your head. Oh, this
Mhm,
word I hear sometimes in another context. I just don't remember, but I know. Then you start to send to make some connections. Can be a starting point, and I don't know. Yeah, I think yes, basic stuffs or some regular phrases can save you or save time or can help you in some situations. Yep, I think it's more like it's more benefits than
mhm.
the opposite that I don't
Yeah.
remember the word right now. Opposite of benefits.
Yeah, is that advances and advances. And you have some experience that you have traveled to part of Brazil, then you are talking and you know it, notice that you are speaking like the people there with
Every
the
time,
accent.
every time. I'm
You
like a
change the
sponge,
accent.
accent sponge. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know if sponge is in English is correct, but if I stay, for example, 1 week in the south, I probably start working like Dan with maybe sometimes with a super heavy accent.
Uh-huh.
In Minas, the same too. I'm like a sponge of accent. São Paulo sometimes, but I think that São Paulo is more similar to my accent, even though I'm from for the countryside or something. But when I go to Minas or the South, Santa Catarina, Rio Grande do Sul, man, I start talking like them. It's I notice that my accent it's yeah start to being heavy. Do you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just if I live there for a month, maybe I'm just like there.
Yeah, because here in Joinville, when you go to our little city, people say that you talking like singing because it's different the accent here than north of Paraná, because there they talk in the different way, like leite quente, like this, and here it's
Yes.
totally different. Here people push more like shh, and then they always said you are
There is
singing, but it's not.
there is a guy on the social media that's wonderful. I believe that Inglês sem neuro. I don't know.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
well. First of all, exactly Inglês sem neuro. That's
Mhm.
funny too.
Yeah,
Besides just the knowledge is a fun guy.
yeah, I
The
follow.
first time I don't have any connection, and I unfollow. But after some while, I know because sometimes he play a lot of jokes and things, but that's nice. And he told about a situation. The most part of the English speakers uh, don't come from United States or England. So I believe that he told about two. I'm not sure, 60%. I don't know, but I'm not sure. But certainly there are much more non-native speakers or people uh, talking English from different parts of the world. Is native speakers because English is how do you say part of not part is how do you say I forgot the name in Portuguese, so in this case it's hard to talk in English. Uh, Official language from this country. So
Yeah.
in this case, if you try to speak in the, I don't know, pay attention in intonation or accent. Oh, I talk in English accent or from American or I don't know English. It's not relevant, really relevant. I believe it's the most important thing here. That's about the communication. If you understand and send the message, that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. Because probably some part of us, or the most part of us, tell English with accent for all the life. For
Yeah.
example, my grandmother lived here in Brazil. I don't know, 50 years, and she died uh, telling using accent and Portuguese. So I believe that he moved to Brazil when she was 30 years old. I don't know. And so in this case, she is more Brazilian than Portuguese, and she died tell a strong accent. So, but I can understand. uh,
Yeah. It's
I
okay.
could understand.
Yeah. And another one. Now, I think you have more, some minutes. And now, uh, Jean, can you share a funny or interesting story about a language related misunderstanding during your travel around Brazil? Or there is some funny story?
Oh, some fun history. Maybe it's not about, I don't know how to say in English. It's not about the accent. It's like some words
Mhm.
that the people use
Uh-huh.
in their
Yeah.
city or state. This is sometimes I need to ask you then to speak it again because I
Right.
don't understand. Is for example, está frio de ranguear o Cusco. Uh, there's some phrases, that I simply don't understand. I don't even know the words. What is Cusco? What is ranguear? That I think this is it's a interesting situation that it's funny to me. I think it's most funny for them that I my question face that what are you talking about? But I don't know the name of this is yeah,
John Reed.
yeah, it's Joinville.
Yeah.
But it happens when I go to the south, Santa Catarina or the Rio Grande do Sul, and to go to Minas Gerais. There's some phrases that they usually talking about or usually to use it to express themselves. Then I totally don't understand. But it, at least for me, it's funny, yeah, because it's the local custom.
Yeah.
It's different from here.
Yeah. And you, Elias, there is some word, some phrase interesting and fun that you can share with us?
No, I don't remember any word, any. About traveling, I have I think it's for, I don't know if it's for Bahia. I have already been on Porto Seguro or from Recife. But it's not about language, but it's a interesting thing that happened. Sometimes we see a people on street, and that people is very they look like another person that we know. For example,
Oh.
I go to some place and I see a people like you, Rosaria, like Jean. I try to talk with this person, but later I have not know it's not Rosalia, it's not Jean. It's
No.
happening. It happened with me two times, but with a guy, the guy is very similar to a friend of mine. Then
Mhm.
I don't say his name, but I then when the guy look at me, it's not my friend. It's
When they
happened for
turn
me.
on the face, oh no,
Yes.
sorry.
But
It,
it happened with me two times. One time on one of these travels, and another time when I was in a neighbor city, because I study, I did my college on a neighbor city called Nova Friburgo. It's near from Teresópolis, and usually there has a lot of people from Teresópolis, because uh, people go to there. Then on street, I walking on street, I met a guy that is look like a friend of mine. Then I talked to him, but no, it's not my.
yeah, it's a good.
Not about language, but it's a funny situation.
Yeah. It's it's normal to happen this. Okay, guys, I am seeing here that there are more 3 minutes, and the Marshall you start, then have the the phrase here saying that you need to stop this live. And I wanted to thank you so much, Juliana, Elias, John, and Ricardo, to stay here
Thank
with
you.
me. It was amazing, the conversation, the topic is not easier to talking about, but everyone have some history to talk. And thank you so much.
Mm.
Nice to meet you, Juliana.
É,
It's your first time with me. Thank you so much. I hope to see
é. Só
another
uma
class.
coisinha, é melhor a
Okay.
gente acabar, porque senão o pessoal da próxima imersão vai ficar amofinado.
Yeah, vai ficar amofinado.
É.
One more expression.
Morfinado.
Morfinado.
Amofinado, eu também não conhecia não,
Amofin.
mas fica meio aborrecido, né?
Yeah.
É.
Que
Então,
isso?
porque eu